fair share of trolls in my various matches. My absolute favorite troll is the required item in 9 to go get another item in a different dungeon. That's always a good one.
Hey, we're off and running, and we're going to start over at the Forest Shop, where it turns out to be a money-making game this time around. So Captain Green is going to go figure out what is over on the coast item and do a little bit of screen scrolling. Let's go inside this cave, see if there's something nice. And well, just a old man saying that he's on.
Looks like the Any key is on the coast.
Any key is a nice find. If you get that ladder, you know you're going to be picking that up. So, I have a question. Why are these guys on their lunch break at this time of night?
That is an excellent question, but it is lunchtime somewhere in the world, I'm pretty sure. Check these Armo statues. Definitely a good idea when you start this close to the 3 over on the right side of the map. Hopefully for a good free item like a white sword or a wand or something.
So far, we're finding potion shops.
Yeah. Tough to do anything with those without the letter, though, and who knows where it is.
Oh, don't worry. It's probably underneath one of the dozen, or rather 10, recorder spots in this second quest overworld.
I'm definitely feeling it's on a raft spot. That's always a fun one.
Oh, definitely. And so therefore, it's going to be West Side Hyrule that's going to have our most item this time around. And inside, Captain Green finds very expensive bombs.
That's not good to see. Definitely don't want to see that.
Like, it's good to know where you can buy some bombs, but yeah, 32 rupees makes it going to be harder to actually buy some bombs.
Yeah, we'll see how big these secrets are. If we got a big secret, possibly, like make it more affordable. But we do have a sword. How about that?
And Captain Green getting all the way up here to find it's a secret. 27 rupees turns out to be the mid secret. And RandomEffekt with his newfound wood sword, killing some moblins. Why?
Got the bomb count. The very first enemy you kill, if it's a bomb dropper, it can drop a bomb. That's always good to get the first one. And he also finds a level. What level it is? Who knows?
I'm thinking it's possibly level 2.
That's
based on that one door on the right-hand side.
Mm-hmm. That definitely seems like a possibility. Another medium secret there.
Yeah, RandomEffekt finding out that the mid-secret is 27. Captain Green being very patient, getting into this waterfall only to find out that it is another bomb shop for 32 rupee bombs. Captain Green is prioritizing getting that Armos item, as you can tell, because he's not up and checking the northeast. He wants to get this Armos item. Maybe it's a white sword. Who knows?
I don't blame him one bit. I think it's an excellent play. Until he finds something totally irrelevant, but yeah, that's the gamble you take.
What would be the absolute worst item to get as an Armos item?
Probably the raft, if I had to really think about it, because pretty much almost everything else has some use, especially early on when you have nothing else that you can use. This is definitely level 2. I'm definitely thinking that's level 2 on RandomEffekt's side. Look at that! Look at that Armos item. That is an amazing find right there.
I don't know. That might be the worst item ever to have.
Could very well be. See, now if he finds the wood sword cave, I wonder if he would take the candle. I would definitely consider it, but I've been burned by that quite a few times in my career. So it's tough when you do that if you can't find a candle anywhere else, and then you suddenly don't find a sword for 65 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, because you need to still have that sword in order to beat Ganon, so it's a double-edged sword, figuratively and literally.
Indeed.
So yeah, Captain Green prioritizing getting the Armos item is going to pay off for the fact that he's got a better offensive weapon at this point in time. And we do find our bomb upgrade, 78 rupees. And meanwhile, Captain Green getting hit with the door repair. It's 19 rupees for the door repair this seed.
A little bit lower than normal, but not much you can do about that. It's a shame he couldn't have up 8 sooner. He might have saved the money, but at this early stage, probably doesn't matter a whole lot. I'm curious to know what the floor item is going to be in this newly confirmed level 2 with the map he picked up, RandomEffekt on RandomEffekt's side.
I don't know.
Got dark nuts though.
Yeah.
Ooh, a clock. Ooh, I would have cleared that room. Was there a drop in the room? I didn't see.
I don't know. I have not seen it drop just yet.
He's regretting that, I'm sure, right now. Oh, okay. It looks like the dark nuts are low on the spawn priority, so that's good to see.
Yeah, that definitely helps, because otherwise you would want to try to kill those blue dark nuts. A, to find out how many HP they're going to take, and B, well, because you just got yourself a freebie, pretty much. So Captain Green's going to go without a sword. He's going to check close to start.
It's an interesting decision. Where they are starting, they have many options as to where they can go. They could go northeast, like RandomEffekt. Going to start is obviously a decent option with the number of open caves down there, especially when you're looking for the sword cave.
Captain Green would love to have something that actually drops bombs.
Yeah, I know that feeling. When you try to get the first bomb drop 3 or 4 times and you get nothing. We found the white sword item. It is the recorder.
That's very important in the second quest setup because of the fact that it does open up 10 spots on the overworld. And we do find more wall masters and a potential drop room here, but it turns out, well, there's some more. Okay, they were just taking their time coming up. They were on their lunch break. There's the power bracelet. That's another good transport item at this point.
That's amazing. Now that between the two of them, they've unlocked so much of the overworld, almost the entire overworld. Well, he does. Obviously, Captain Green hasn't picked up the recorder yet, but yeah. Once he gets a few more hearts, then he'll definitely get it.
Yeah, he knows where it is. That's the more important thing.
Oh, yes.
So RandomEffekt continuing to search this level 2, trying to find out where this Triforce is going to be. We did see a Goma room. Wouldn't that be nasty if that turns out to be where the Triforce is?
Sure would.
But it's not.
There we go.
Nice open Triforce. Gotta love those open Triforces like that. Hey, one Triforce base for RandomEffekt as Captain Green continues to search the west side of the Lake Hylia. Finds the any roads. One of them is vanilla.
I will refrain from saying anything.
Okay, so we do now know that 2 of the power bracelet spots are useless.
Wow, that takes away the spot. Yeah, that takes away the spot way up on Death Mountain too. That's got to be a relief of some kind that you don't have to go all the way out of the way to check that spot. It doesn't have anything important. RandomEffekt buying the bombs. Interesting decision. I'm assuming that he's had no luck after his first bomb drop. There's an arrow shop also. It's also good to know. Haven't had a wood arrow required seed in a while. That'd be interesting too. Finds our level.
Are you trying to wish this upon our runners?
I would never do such a thing. Never. Okay.
Maybe so just a little.
No, maybe. I don't know. So what level is RandomEffekt in here? Oh, Triforce, right?
It's level 5. That Triforce drop position.
Yep. Yes. Good call. I wonder if he'll go back in and look for a quick item, possibly.
Confirmation there from him based on the Triforce position on the map. It is indeed level 5. So RandomEffekt is going to dig in here just a little bit. Maybe not spend a whole lot of time, but maybe it's in this corridor staircase room. It is not.
No, never lucky on the first staircase.
Well, why would you get...
It took him one room down below. That's hilarious.
Oh, gosh.
Cool staircase game. Very nice. Captain Green not finding a whole lot in the southwest area, unfortunately, that I've seen so far. Still doesn't have the sword. Still hasn't gone to the northeast yet. He did take a candle from a take any. So he does have the ability to burn bushes to uncover staircases. I didn't see if he went back to check the recorder at 4 hearts. I'm assuming not. There's a hint shop, though.
Yeah, always good to know. And hey, wow, this is a nice, easy 5.
Yeah.
With the boomerang.
With a boomerang. Why not? Why not? Everyone's favorite sub-weapon. And by everyone, I mean not everyone.
But it is item off the table there for random effect. So he now knows what the item is in 2. He knows the item in 5. So it lessens the odds of certain places having the items that he needs to beat the game, which are the bow and the silver arrows. If you find the other hint shop...
Hints are a little bit expensive. That was about, what, 120 or so? 110 rupees for all those hints. The other one was about 80 or so, I think. And they were really spread apart, too. That hint shop is close to where you start, relatively speaking. So they could, if they find the book, save, go find those hints, and then retry to save again and get your money back. It's going to be a little harder to do that with the other hint shop, though. A little too far away.
And this is also, we don't know how the money is going to be in this seed. There's always a possibility that it's going to be a very, very tight seed as far as money is concerned. Yeah, the low secret, the mid secret is below what it normally is, but we haven't seen what the high secret is, and there's only one of those in the overworld.
Have we seen the small secret yet? I don't think we
have. Captain Green's going to soon get a sword, maybe. He might be content going through level 2 at this point with the wand in hand because, well, you have the wand. The only thing that's not going to kill is Whiz Ropes.
Yeah, that's correct. And he won't find any in here, so he'll be able to complete this dungeon with relative ease. Of course, you had to dig almost the entire dungeon, from what I recall, to get both the item and the Triforce.
Yeah, Triforce turned out to be in its vanilla location. RandomEffekt's about to find one of the Any Roads, and no, I guess not.
No, he's not.
Take a death.
He took a sword to the you-know-where. That's never pleasant.
Where the sun...
Yes, definitely.
Don't shine.
He's not too far from that location. I'm sure he's going to go right back to it, though.
He likes pain.
Looks like these blue dark nuts are a little bit on the beefy side from what I've seen. They may be vanilla or somewhere close to that. That's still four wand hits still. That's a lot of hits, especially when there's a lot of blue dark nuts in one room. Oh, is he locked out of this room? He does. RandomEffekt got through with only...
Because he bombed up. I think Captain
right.
Green's trying to figure out what level he's in at this point, and he
Gotcha.
may not be thinking that he's in level 2.
RandomEffekt did find the low secret, and it is the maximum of 20. That's always good to see. And there's the sword. 13 minutes for a sword. That's still actually not that bad.
When you have the wand, that isn't bad.
Not at all. Not at all. Oh, RandomEffekt's going to go all the way over to this spot here. Oh no, it's. Oh, he already knew it was open. Okay.
Yeah, he came through. He took the Any Road.
That's right. Yeah. I wonder why he didn't go towards Death Mountain then. That's interesting. Captain Green going to find the same lovely staircase that we've already seen here in level 5.
You mean the completely useful staircase that takes him to the other side of the start room?
Is that what it was? I can't remember now. It's been so long. Alright, RandomEffekt got to buy the candle. 71, a little bit expensive, but hey, if you got the money for it, can't blame him for it at all.
Oh, absolutely. There's the Triforce fine for Captain Green. He will grab this.
So, the next question is, where are the levels? Because we've only seen 2 and 5. We haven't seen any others yet, I don't think.
I think we all know where the levels are.
Yeah. They're on both raft spots and 3 recorder spots.
Yes, that is correct. You mean this game gave you an easy recorder. Yes, you need to have anywhere between 4 and 6 hertz to get it, but it's an easy recorder to get.
It is. And if it's sick, and if you need 6 hearts, it's definitely not going to be required because the game knows.
Yeah, stop telling this game to know so much.
It doesn't listen to me anyway, so I'm used to it.
Oh, doesn't even listen to me? No, not at all. And Captain Green going to find out the information that this level is the home of the boomerang.
Gonna pick it up.
Yeah, he, like RandomEffekt, is going to pick it up because at this stage in the run, that boomerang could still come in handy.
You never know. So where haven't we looked yet? I guess Death Mountain's the next really big area we haven't been yet, where there could be multiple levels. And also, where's level 9? That's the next big question. And obviously they want to find level 1 or level 8 for the chance at multiple items to potentially progress. But we haven't seen them yet.
Oh, don't worry. Level 1's only going to have the red candle and the magic boomerang.
I've heard good things about the magic boomerang. It's got magic in the name.
You're brainwashed.
I don't know what you're talking about. Random's up to 5 hearts now. Captain Green is also. Be interesting to see if either one. I don't think Random has he seen the recorder yet? I don't think so.
No, he hasn't been. He hasn't been to that part of start yet.
I wonder if Captain Green's going to burn some spots in the forest and then head over that way and check it out. I definitely think about it. I got a 66% chance at it. Oh, now Random's got full. Now he's got 6 hearts. He's guaranteed for the recorder now if he finds it.
And Captain Green's going to check 2Q7 to see if there's anything here.
Ring shot. Full price. Runners of this caliber. I guess it depends on what the big secret is. If the big secret is a less than like 75, I doubt the ring will be anywhere near purchasable. But if it's maximum, possible. Oh, you often see runners of this skill level. They don't worry about the ring. If you happen to come across red ring, great. Otherwise, you don't need it. There's a level. This would be level 3. Nope, not level 3. Not level 3.
Is incorrect.
That is incorrect. Maybe...
It's got whiz ropes.
Got whiz ropes. That it does. Maybe it's 8.
Could be 8.
Could be 8. Don't know if it also could be 6. I don't think it's got the right configuration at the start for 6.
No, it doesn't have the right configuration for 6.
It had two rooms to the right on that left column, so it can't be 6.
Oh, Captain Green tried to do a Kananaki. You could see him trying to move north into the door, but he didn't get to the door fast enough. I am wondering if this could be level AS7.
7? I don't know if is that column far enough to the left to be level 7? I don't think it is. I think the dot on the map would be further to the left if it was level 7.
Well, we'll get some confirmation at some point in time. We know it's not 5.
Okay, no, it's not 8. It's definitely not 8. Maybe it's 4?
Oh, it could be 4, yeah.
Could be 4.
Welcome to We All Discussed What Level It Is.
Now, I wasn't paying attention. Did RandomEffekt grab the recorder?
I think he's one screen away from getting the recorder.
Yes, he is. If he goes to the right. And he is. That's good. He'll be pleased to see that, I'm sure.
He's going to go ahead and grab that recorder, and here's the second attempt for Captain Green to get this Kananaki. This Gibdo does not want to play nice. Get him down there. Come on, use the boomerang. Get him killed. Come on, Gibdo. There we go.
Sacrifice the bomb drop, though, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. So to explain that trick relatively quickly is that if you have a room with if you don't have any keys and you see a key door and there's also a shutter door, when the shutter door opens, there's one frame or something. If you push against the key door will unlock, or you can walk through it because all the doors unlock when a shutter door unlocks. But it's obviously you have to time it perfectly where you push against the door and kill the enemy at virtually the same time.
Yeah, and sometimes it can be easier said than done. So, RandomEffekt does have one key, whereas Captain Green has no keys at this point, and the question is, will we find a key to move any further into this level at this point?
Or will we stumble upon the ladder so they can get the any key? I'm sure that's what they're hoping. Ah, red bubbles. One of the biggest trolls ever. Ooh, and the blue wizrobe is hot, the first on the priority for the spawns. He's not happy about that, I don't think. He did leave the room and save it, so if he does happen to die when he comes back, he will only have the blue wizrobe. Ooh, I think it rolled minus HP at least. That was nice.
Yeah, I think so too. And unfortunately for Captain Green, it was a key drop, but fortunately for Captain Green, it was a key drop.
Yes. Sometimes you're happy to see a key drop. When your key counter is 0 is definitely one of those times. And how about another key?
Yeah, sometimes you'd actually like to see a push block that actually moves when you're in a double block room.
That would be nice. This is definitely got to be level 4. That's
I'm still not convinced. I'm still not convinced.
We may need a ruling on that one.
I think the ruling on the field is that this is level 13.
Ooh, that's rough. I don't know if he can come back from that one. But he's going to leave for now. Going to get his recorder. Good choice. Now, will he go
by
back?
the way, do you see what? Have you look at the red wizrobes? They go down in one hit.
They did not eat their Wheaties this morning. That is true. But that's also very happy to see because they can be very good at generating bomb drops if you get low. So do we think it's level 4 now?
No, I'm not convinced. Okay, I'm not convinced about this. I don't know why everyone thinks this is level 4.
I demand a third opinion. So the question is, where is the item? I'm guessing it's in the lower part of the dungeon because they haven't even gone there yet.
I still think this is level 13.
You'll have to talk to your attorney about that one. I can't help you out.
Would a OPT lawyer do?
I'm sure. I hear his rates are really high though, so I'll leave that up to you.
Oh, fine.
Still searching this level 4. Got 3 more rooms down the bottom. There's a possible push block room here with no enemies. There you go. What do we have?
This one does work. This is a defense.
Very nice. Very
nice. Defense.
So that quadruples RandomEffekt's heart count essentially. So he will not be likely to be dying anytime soon. And now he's also got to find the Triforce, which is in here somewhere. And there's look at that. See that?
Well,
the compass will always lead you right to where the triangle is. Oh, and they're so heavily guarded, too.
Yeah, this might be a hard feat. I don't know if RandomEffekt's going to get through this.
Well, he already did. That's three Triforces for him. He is on his way to the required 5 to enter level 9, which we haven't even found yet, by the way.
So, where exactly would you place level 13's Triforce on the grid?
Probably it overwrites where your sword is, so good luck with that. Memory corruption is not a fun thing, my friend.
Works for me.
Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful about that stuff, you know? The game doesn't like it. So Captain Green is still digging level 2. He will eventually come across his power bracelet if he makes his way toward the top of the dungeon.
Yeah, this is Captain Green's second trip into level 2. He got himself blocked, and I don't know if he knew exactly that he was in level 2 at the point, or if something just kind of said, no, I don't want to have you be here at this point. But, yep, as you pointed out, he will get his power bracelet, although the power bracelet didn't yield any levels, I don't think.
Yeah, it's been relatively, I don't want to say useless, but not very helpful so far.
No guarantee that the power...
Yeah, they
don't know if the power...
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, we don't know if the power bracelet is not needed at this point, because we have yet to check that far northwest corner of Death Mountain.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's the only I can't remember if RandomEffekt checked the Power Bracelet spot that's by the coast, in the northeast. That's the only other one. Did he check that one?
He did, but I don't remember what was there. I think maybe a secret.
Okay. So we have very, very low chance of it being required at this point. But he is checking all the recorder spots in the desert now. Still doesn't come up with anything useful. Captain Green has his Power Bracelet now. He's hoping that Goman doesn't block the Triforce, and he'll be happy to see that it doesn't.
Well, he should know at this point that it does not, because of the fact that it's a dark room and Triforces cannot be in dark rooms.
We do have a level blocked by the recorder in the desert, though, on random side. This is going to be level 7, I think.
7 or 6.
Could be 6. Could be 6, yeah, you're right, could be 6. He's going to bomb to the right. If he can bomb to the right, and then there's only a room up, then it's level 6. Actually, I'd say it could be 7 also still. Now, if this is a dead end, it's going to be 6.
Well, it's not technically a dead end.
It's not. It is an item, though.
Item, a red candle. Now, if this was 7, we could say red, but it's 6.
It's close. Not quite, though. He's going to bail, though. I don't blame him. You can always get a Triforce out of an easier dungeon, like 1 or 3 or something.
Oh, absolutely. He knows where the item in 6 is, so you might as well bail at this point.
Yep. So I'd say at this point, 26 minutes in, Captain Green's a little bit behind, but not significantly so, because we haven't found the bow or the silvers or the ladder yet. And once they start discovering those particular items, then whoever finds them will start taking a lead, I would think.
I think really the difference between these two runners at this point is the fact that RandomEffekt was able to bomb downward to find where all the things in level 4 are, the red ring as well as the Triforce. And that's the big difference at this point between these two. As Captain Green checks the Hyrulean coast, maybe we can find a level amongst those two spots.
That's true, we have not checked yet. Could very well be.
And I seem to have to get chat going about level 13, because that's all they seem to be talking about.
Well, you definitely have that impact on chat. Oh, it's on the coast. How about that?
We're gonna get a high five that way.
Yeah, we sure did. So they obviously can't enter yet because they don't have 5 Triforces, but always good to know where Asylum 9 is on Captain Green's side. That's always good to know. I think if any level is called an Asylum, level 9 would definitely be it.
By the way, RandomEffekt is 1 heart away from being able to check that magical sword, and it's right next door to level 9.
Yeah, if he has 10 or more, I guarantee he's gonna at least check before he goes into 9. That's very convenient. You don't often see mags in these Pentaforce seeds, because they often just don't find enough hearts, because you don't dig all the dungeons. But I think he's found at least 3 Takenis by now, I think. He also bought a candle, so he's a potential for... And with the red ring, he's probably not going to take a potion, I wouldn't think, so he may just take all hearts if he finds them all.
He may take a potion, but that's because of red bubbles.
Yeah, that's true. It's more important than the second quest enemy flags, for sure. But we still haven't found levels 1 or 3 or 7 yet. So the question is, where are they?
We haven't found 8 either.
Or 8, yeah, you're right. We haven't, I'm guessing Death Mountain is going to be the place to be. That's probably going to house at least 2 of those levels, I'm guessing.
I wonder if the 2Q3 will have a level.
Yeah, no, possibly. Yeah. Or the ladder spots on the river that they can't get to. They could have levels also. Those are fun places for levels.
Oh, yeah, that's really fun. Especially when you get the ladder in level 9 and it turns out that the level that has the bow is on one of those 2 spots.
I've already lived that dream. That was fun. So Captain Green's going to come across... what level's in the desert? Was it level 4? Or level 6? That was 6 in the desert. So he's going to come across that in short order. Looks like RandomEffekt is heading toward Death Mountain. Possibly the forgotten spot first.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
you
we've
already checked that.
Yeah, we already checked the forgotten spots,
Yeah.
so this is no new news to us. So RandomEffekt is going to be the first to check Death Mountain.
I'm thinking at least 2 levels are going to be up here.
We know we're going to have
That's
to at
my
least
guess.
find one of them up here.
I would sure hope so, unless they're all covered by raft spots and both river spots. That would be hilarious.
I think Fred would have an aneurysm if that turned out to be the case.
It'd be a fun steed to show him after the race is over, that's for sure.
I think he would be saying "son of a monkey."
Mm.
And hey, there's a level for RandomEffekt.
Level 1?
I don't think so. Although maybe, yeah.
Could be
I didn't
1
see
or
when
3.
he came in.
Yeah, it could be 1 or 3.
Oh, it's 1. It's 1.
Yep, the item in the 5 double block room. Yep, definitely 1.
Yeah. And RandomEffekt doesn't realize that just yet, and there's Captain Green finding the red candle.
You
so
thought about taking
RandomEffekt
it.
here in this level 1.
Captain Green got halfway to the red candle and no. So we're going to be looking for an item on the ground and an item in a staircase here. There's a key. And he looks like he wants to bomb, but he's debating.
Ladder blocked here for Captain Green. RandomEffekt has not identified this as level 1 just yet.
Yep. I wonder if Captain Green thinks that's level 6. And he's, I guess, yeah, RandomEffekt didn't even see that. He just saw the red candle and bailed.
Yeah, well, RandomEffekt kind of was like what you just said. He identified it as, I got the item, this is either 6 or 7, and either way, it's going to be way too long for me to dig out the Triforce. Let's get it from places that I'm going to have to go to, because obviously the bow or silver arrows are here.
That's right. You don't dig 6 or 7 willingly, unless you're, unless you like that kind of thing. Another heart container, there's 10. If he can get to it,
yeah, there he gets it in time. I would just jump in there. He's trying to kill this so he can get the Triforce. Yep.
You get the Triforce, yeah. So there's still 2 mystery items in here that he's definitely going to want.
I'm surprised he didn't take that Triforce.
That's interesting. I guess he's going to wait and then use it for the health refill afterwards. But then why wouldn't he just up A? I'd just up A.
I agree.
Oh, he's going to clear this room? I thought this room had a key in it. Maybe not.
I wanted to say yes, it may have. Captain Green's going to go up here as well, so he's going to go ahead and explore this part of Death Mountain. So he will soon find level 1, just like RandomEffekt is currently. And now he's going to go grab the Triforce.
Okay.
You need this Triforce, RandomEffekt.
He wanted to make sure that room didn't have anything else in it.
Nice 4 on the global counter there for Captain Green that yielded him that fairy.
Nice. Always nice when you're on beeping strats to get a fairy.
Alright, he's about to go into level 1 as well. Both of these runners are going to be on the same ground as far as what they know about this seed. Except for RandomEffekt's red ring out of 4.
Yeah. Oh, hello,
that's
Chevy.
a ladder block.
Hello,
and that's
ladder block.
The room to the left.
Can you bomb down? Okay. So it doesn't look like a true... It's going to be a ladder block for the left part of the dungeon, though. That could be blocking at least 1 item. Oh, another Chevy room. Hello. This is
level
interesting.
1. This level 1 is brought to you by a car maker.
Yes, it is. He still might get lucky, though. He might be blocking absolutely nothing.
Wouldn't it be horrible if it turns out to be the item room and also the room drop room?
That would not be good for them. Depending on where the ladder is, obviously, which... Now I'm definitely... It's going to be in level 9, of course, because that's how these things work. Now, one of those Chevys had rupees in the middle. Oh, okay.
There's sword.
There's one.
So that means magical sword's gonna be 10 hearts, right?
Oh, definitely, definitely. He was thinking, oh, I get to check mags before 9, and now he's not so excited about that because he already has a sword upgrade. But this could be the other item, if the Gibdo doesn't run away too hard. All right, and
And oh,
everyone's other favorite boomerang.
well, I did say the magic boomerang was going to be in 1, right?
Mm-hmm, you did. And he went right, I'm assuming to see if he get another free key, but there's just an old man who won't tell him anything. Captain Green is not going to be able to get the heart container. He does not have enough life.
Yeah, he's opted that it's not worth the time at this point, especially considering the fact that 1 bomb from those Lamolas will equal back to start.
Indeed. So now we're 4-3 on Triforces, but we're still no closer to answering the question of where is the weaponry we need to beat the game.
Easy, they're both in level 8.
You mean the level that... Oh, no, that's not level 8. This is going to be... No, it's not going to... This is...
This is 3.
It's going to be 3? Yeah, it's got to be.
It's got to be 3.
It can't be 7. It can't be 8.
Yeah, this has to be 3 at this point.
Yeah, it's got to be. No, it can't be. It's 4 up and down right there.
Well, the one is where he came in.
Yeah, but if didn't he go up twice?
Well, he went up twice, but that fourth door that you saw was the one he came in through.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay,
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The one he came through
definitely. Yes, I gotcha. All right, so this is definitely 3. There's the compass. Going to check the head. Check the head of the eagle, not the eagle, the Manji.
Manji.
Yes, the Manji. There you go. Is it? Have we confirmed level 3? I don't know. Consult your attorney. We're not sure.
You remember how it was with level 4 for me? This is your version of it.
Okay. I can't afford the legal fees, so we're just going to settle on it's level 3. 11 hearts now. Because you gotta have heart. Always gotta have heart.
All you need is love.
I better not start singing. That'd just be embarrassing for me.
Yeah, plus we might also get this under copyright infringement.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we definitely don't want that.
We don't need to have our VOD guys have to deal with the muting, the appeal of the muted VODs now.
We're already over our legal budget, so we can't afford it.
Captain Green finding the magic boomerang. He's already got the other items out of here. Time to abandon this level 3. He will head on over to the west. We'll find, or rather level 1, he'll head on over towards the west and find level 3 soon enough.
Looks like the Tringle is in the corridor staircase room. Yep, because he couldn't bomb to the right.
Yeah, and how nicely guarded, and heart container, because we gotta have 12 hearts.
You gotta have heart. Of course, I would be calling a race where somebody's going to get 16 hearts. I can't believe it. That's amazing. Well, not really, but that's 5 Triforces. So I'm guessing.
And random.
So does he? So does his? Yeah, level 9. So I wonder if his next play is. I guess his next play would be to finish bombing Death Mountain, just to see what's here, and then check mags and go to 9.
High level.
Oh,
this is 7.
And there's level 7. That's 7. That was an easy one.
Are you sure we don't need any debate about this?
Nah, I think we're beyond that now. That's enough.
What amazes me is the fact that RandomEffekt is actually going through this level 7, but then again, we know that level 7 has come into play on several tournament matches before.
It sure has, and since he's found literally nothing that's very useful right now, as far as ladder, bow, and silvers go, I definitely think you got at least a peek and see if you find anything.
All right,
and with the recorder, he can come back up here. So.
All right, chat. What do you think RandomEffekt is going to get this seed?
The top row has nothing. That much we know so far.
Any key would actually be nice at this point. The book would actually be nice because we know where the hint shops are.
Sure.
What else are we missing in this seed?
I don't think we're missing hardly anything else.
We've seen the wooden boomerang. That was in level 5. We saw the red brain. That was in 4.
Raft. Yep, we have the raft.
The raft. Yep. Oh God.
And that's it. Wouldn't that be interesting? There is going to be an important item in level 9. It's almost guaranteed right now. It is guaranteed because we only have 5 missing items, and 4 of them are important items. 4 important items in the book. That sounds like a bad sitcom.
You'll get canceled halfway through and be replaced by more trash on TV.
Spoilers, it got canceled before, in the middle of shooting the first episode.
Yep.
Captain Green's about to find... He's in 3 now, so he's about to find his 10th heart container. I wonder if he'll pick it up. He knows that Mags is right next to level 9 also, so I would think he's... You know... having a good a shot at Mags is never a bad thing.
RandomEffekt continuing to go through this level 7. Still trying to seek out this item in 33 rooms of pure enjoyment.
I don't think that's the expression.
Who cares if that's the expression or not? This is not Launch Cards fan.
Maybe you enjoy 33 rooms of death and destruction, but...
Oh, hell no!
Captain Green has that heart, has the Harken, has the Triforce. He's got 4 out of 5 now. He never... Yeah, because 4 was by Vanilla Start, if I remember correctly, under a burn bush.
Yeah, it is. He got into 4, but he ended up leaving because he thought he was key blocked.
Oh, that's right, yes. First staircase in 7 is, of course, transport. Who's surprised? Are you surprised? I'm not surprised.
Nothing surprises me anymore in Zelda 1 Randomizer.
It's literally impossible. He's also thinking, I have to spend another key? I can't afford this.
I think at this point he's going, why am I still here? Do I really want to stay in here? What is wrong with my life?
Some other Zelda races are saying, why are you still in level 7? Who digs level 7? They shall remain nameless, though.
I know they're red. They might be a bird, and they might be a graduate.
That sounds oddly specific. He's going to have to spend a key to go further in this dungeon. Pretty sure he's not going to be happy about that unless he happens to stumble on the ladder in here.
Oh, and now he's got either 37 rupees or a bomb capacity. Chooses the 37 rupees, and here is a possible staircase room with a double block, but we know how double block rooms work in this game.
Yeah, they are only a staircase when you want them to be, and they're not this time. Just a key this time. I'm curious if he could have bombed down out of that mugger room and saved the money. Although I don't think he really needs the money at this point. The only thing he possibly need to buy is possibly the bomb upgrade, which is relatively cheap. But
or the hints.
Or the hints, yeah, that's true. If the book is in here. And look, the item is going to be deep in level 7. Who's surprised? No one's surprised.
I am not surprised.
Definitely confirm it's going to be the raft, and the raft spots have nothing. Because the game knows.
Of course.
Oh, is this the item? Or no, that's the staircase.
No, that's it. Yep, RandomEffekt found it.
Oh, okay.
The ball is in 7.
So required item deep in 7? Classic? All good races have required items deep in 7? So I wonder if he's going to try to find level 8, possibly. Knowing it has 2 items.
It makes sense while you're up here. Then, once after you're done with that, take your chances with level 9. Who knows? Yep. You might be able to get away without needing the ladder, and maybe the silvers are in level 9.
They could be.
Maybe both are in 9.
That could also be.
Maybe the raft's in 9.
My dream is still alive of a ladder in 9 with a ladder blocked silvers in possibly level 8. That could still be a thing.
I was thinking raft in level in level 9.
That works
silvers
too.
in 8.
Mm-hmm. That works too. I hope he buys the hints. Sail across the water to find the silver arrows. What a heartbreak that would be. Of course, he doesn't have the book yet, obviously. But
There's
okay, you need the there's 8. You need the book out of 9 to buy the hints. All right, I'm taking this too far. I should stop. Oh, this is a fun required room in level 8. At least there's only 3 of them, and they're not beefy. And he's got red ring, so he doesn't care. But if Captain Green comes this way and so wants to dig level 8, he's going to have a bit of a tougher time. He's not going to spend the key to go to check that one room.
And therefore he's going to find a whole bunch of things in here that he can kill. Get the hearts, and another heart container for 13!
13! Wow. He obviously read my book on how to play this game. Just collect all the hearts and then you win.
What's the book's title? Gotta have heart?
Gotta have heart. That might be a copyrighted phrase, though. I don't know. I'm probably going to get sued for using it too much. Oh, hi, Goma. Captain Green is going to be... He already picked up his bow. Okay. Oh, he's going to dig the Triforce out of 7?
He was thinking about it, but I think he wanted to check that room.
Okay.
And now he's deciding it's time to leave this lovely little level 7. No need to go ahead and dig this Triforce. Maybe he can find where level 8 is. We know he's a few spots away from getting to it, though.
He sure is. But I wonder how much he's going to like that Blue Wizard room required at the start of 8. I'm guessing he's not going to like it too much.
Well, he's not going to like it too much if he gets hit by a Lionel Beam.
Indeed.
Well, then again, he can up-and A.
And RandomEffekt is trying to bomb some walls, and none of the walls are bombing in level 8.
Whatever they use for their plaster...
Old men are just... old men are just in the way. Jeez.
Whatever they use for the plaster in this level 8, let me know what you use so I can go ahead and get some myself.
Don't tell the government. They'll come and take it from you.
But they're coming to take me away anyways.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Might as well have some super secret wall technology to go with it.
411 is an information line, in case somebody was inquiring about that. And there's the map to confirm that we're in level 8, in case we weren't really certain about that beforehand.
Yeah, Captain Green just laughs at the Blue Wizrobes. They weren't beefy. He can take them. It's always nice when 2 bombs kill them. He's not going to go right either for that one room. I wonder if there's an item that off to the bottom right corner that you need to spend a key to get to. What if that's the silvers and just sitting there the whole time? Just waiting to be collected. All you gotta do is spend 1 key. Captain Green's up to 11 hearts himself. Got a shot at Mags when level 9 comes around.
Transport staircase.
Of course, why not? Literally impossible to find an item on the first try. Would he get a bomb drop off bombing the Blue Wizrobe? Nice.
Hey, there we go.
There's one item. What do we have?
One of our 2 items in level 8 and inside. Hey, it's the raft, which we don't need. And at this point, RandomEffekt now knows that one of his 2 items that he would like to have is in level 9.
At least one is in level 9.
Yeah.
Assuming ladder is required. Which it could be. Although he's up to 5 keys now. The any key may not be as high on his priority list.
Well, that's all we have left is the any key, the ladder, and the silvers.
That's it.
Or, yeah, the ladder.
Right. And the book.
Silvers,
and the book.
The book, okay. Those are the 3 items.
And there it is. Oh, he's gonna pick it up? Yeah, you're gonna pick it up.
Yeah, because that...
Yeah, you want it for the hints in level 9, and if he wants to buy hints, he can do that too. Although I don't think buying hints makes a whole lot of sense right now, because you're probably just better off digging 9 and hoping for the best.
So,
well, at this point, this has to be, yes.
Chest jerk.
Yes.
Level 9.
Level 9, it's a wonderful place to be.
Ladder and silvers are in level 9.
I wonder how he feels about that. Or how they'll both feel about that. Did I call ladder a 9 or did I call ladder a 9?
I believe you did. You did. But
if Mags is 14 hearts, I'm gonna laugh. It is. Oh my goodness.
Can't touch this.
I'm gonna start singing again. I better not. I can't do it. So, level 9. He does have the book. Oh look, the bait block. And Zelda.
Bait block.
Wow.
It's bait block.
I didn't even think about that possibility. Wow.
Zelda's to the room to the left, and that's a bait block, friends.
Okay, this is my new favorite seed ever. Wow. Good thing you saved the money. Oh look, there's bait right next door. This is a wonderful game.
Aren't you glad you play it?
Every day.
Don't lie to me.
I would never lie to you. So as we were saying, level 9 is gonna be. Well, we already found one piece of the puzzle because there's a shutter door that does not open, even with giving the bait. So that is Zelda's room. I was gonna say if the room turned dark. If Ganon was right born from above, that would have been absolutely hilarious. But it was not.
You'd have to bomb out of it.
You'd have to bomb out. But that's again. I've heard that there's been like 1 or 2 seats ever in the history where you had to go through Ganon's room to get a required item. But,
we hear him!
Oh, there he is!
Yes!
All right. How about that? And he's in a moat room. Oh my goodness. Now, okay, so the question is, if you find silvers first, do you go dig the ladder? Because you can kill him on the bottom row and not need the ladder to get the Triforce. That is a very interesting decision, depending on what item is found first. Wow. What a crazy seed.
I know, right?
I'm still trying to. I can't process that. I didn't even think about a bait block required in level 9. It never even occurred to me that was a thing, or it could have been a thing. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I guess the other hints in level 9 are totally useless now because they have already found Ganon and Zelda. Although the hint for the silvers would be useful. So there's possibility of an old man who says the silvers are in some quadrant,
they're there!
Or they could just be right there. Okay, so now, do you fight Ganon in a moat room without the ladder, knowing ladder is in level 9? I wouldn't. I would be digging the ladder so hard because I have never successfully killed Ganon in a moat room without the ladder.
Now watch Zelda. Watch Zelda.
Oh, Zelda! Jeez, what if she's in a Chevy room? That would be amazing. Oh wow!
RandomEffekt trying to face tank this Lambo. That's going to leave him down to 1 heart for this Ganon fight. Here we go. RandomEffekt trying to tackle this Ganon without the ladder, which is doable, but he's going to have to watch his health for this. Oh, they had him in the perfect spot there too.
He did. It was very close.
Oh, come on, RandomEffekt. Half a heart remaining.
Quarter of a heart remaining.
Got him, and he might be able to. He's going to try. Yes, he does!
He got it!
Oh, nice!
Wow! Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Well done.
Now time to see if this seed ends with one final troll. Could Zelda be in a river room? It could be the horizontal or the vertical river room, or it could be in a Chevy room, but it's not, and RandomEffekt wins this race!
It was the wrong river. GG's for RandomEffekt. What an amazing seed. That was truly amazing.
Fred, you put the river in the wrong position.
He tried. He really did. He's saying you should have been more specific about which river you wanted.
What 54:15, the official SRL time for RandomEffekt. GG.
Given how many the blocks in this sea, or a bait block, well, I guess having all those hearts, that's not surprising.
Who needs ladder, RandomEffekt?
It could, yes.
I mean, when I saw that room, I was like, oh god. Okay, well, 1 heart. I got to position Ganon correctly. This is gonna be fun.
Did it ever enter your mind to go dig the ladder?
I mean, if I would have died, actually at that point probably no, because I know it's a 9, but 9's so big, I can maneuver Ganon to get him to where I need to without the ladder. The only way I would have done it is if Zelda was ladder blocked.
So how about that start of level 9? You have Zelda to the room to the left and a bait block, a required bait block.
And that bait shop, I believe, was the only one I found on the map. I didn't mark any other one down, so I'm pretty sure that was the only one. So thankfully I had the money for it.
That is hilarious. I think you're right. I think you're right about that.
I checked almost all the overworld. There's a few recorder spots. There's the ones in the grave, the one up in North Death Mountain, and that's it. Those 1, 2, 3 spots were the only spots I had left open, and that was the only meat shop I found. So it was really nice to have meat, level 9, and magical sword, even though I couldn't get it. Dang it.
Yeah,
I called that, by the way. I called, 14 heart mags, definitely.
I'm gonna blame CJ then. Jeez.
I called ladder in 9. I called ladder in 9 really early too, by the way. So.
Yeah, that was silvers and ladder in 9, bow in 7. I'm assuming that bow in 7 is maybe what's tripping up Captain Green.
Actually,
no, he didn't find 4. You found 4 way before he did.
He actually did find level 4. He just got tripped up by the fact that he had a key block and he never checked the bottom part of that level 4. So therefore, that's what cost him a bunch of time. Red ring was the item that was there. Just the fact that he was 1 Triforce behind you because of it.
Gotcha. Is he in 9?
Yeah, no, he just found the bait block. I wonder what his reaction. I want to see what his reaction was like. Oh, really?
Does he have 75 rupees?
He does.
116.
He does.
All right, good.
Yeah, he has almost the exact same amount that you had when you bought the bait.
That's the worst. What's funny is that, I mean, I actually calculated this a little bit, but I skipped a money just north of level 7 where vanilla level 9 is in second quest. I just skipped it because I didn't want the extra 4 seconds right there. But it would have been funny if I would have not had enough for the bait and had to go back for that. That would have been terrible.
Yeah.
I think you would have been faster just to go ahead and just kill stuff on the overworld at that point in time.
I had the recorder, so I could get back to 7, so it wouldn't have been bad.
Right.
But yeah, that was what a seed. I thought I was kind of lagging because I was doing a lot of overworld. I did half of Hyrule in the beginning of the game and found nothing, and it was just really demoralizing. I got 2 levels really quick and then nothing for 20 minutes. I thought I was behind.
Yeah, that's because 4 of them was right over there in that northwest corner of Death Mountain.
Yeah, and I thought he had found Red Ring before me, to be honest. If he took a better path there, it was I just kind of went all the way around to get to level 4, and I kind of thought he had found that earlier than me personally. So I kind of felt behind from the get-go. And the decision to dig 7 was just because of proximity of where it was. I was like, I don't really want to come all the way back up here, and I'm just looking for an item, really hoping this will work out. And thankfully it did. Level 8 was kind of a bust, unfortunately. I was hoping that level 8, I had really good odds that level 8 had something. That's why I went in there. And
yeah, at that point we only had 5 unknown items, and 4 of them were important items.
I know.
So the odds were so good of something important being in there.
And I got a book.
Yeah. Always an important item. Also, I guess when I asked, digging 7, was the fact that you didn't have ladder, bow, or silvers, did that play any into your decision?
It did a little bit because not having the ladder means that I couldn't access 2 spots, and it was just it sort of entered my mind, but it was really just I'm just gonna dive in here and get the item. I don't have to get a Triforce. I can just go through rooms as methodically as I can and get to the item room. It's just really unfortunate the way it routed that I was getting a little worried on the end with my key situation. I think until I went into level 8 and I got a decent amount of keys in there, I felt a little bit better. But in 7, I was getting a little worried about my key situation.
Now, level 9, you finished off Ganon and you were able to clip your way to getting that Triforce. Were you nervous about where Zelda was going to be and that she was going to be ladder blocked?
I mean, a little bit, but I can't really change that, and I knew the ladder was in 9, so it's not a big deal at that point. I was much more worried about getting Ganon in the right spot without dying than I was about a ladder-blocked Zelda, personally.
It was a very impressive fight on one heart to kill him in the right spot. Actually, and you end up on either a quarter heart or a less than a quarter heart. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was pretty low. I kind of forgot that the Blue Land Mall was going to respawn, and I just tried to power my way through, and that was not the right decision to do.
They don't take time.
I made it work. Yeah, they don't. I invaded their personal space, apparently.
Yes.
So, yeah, that was pretty interesting seed. I'm really happy to pretty much almost 100% it and get a 54. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's definitely a really good time, especially given the blocks that were in place. Although I guess the meat block really wasn't. It was an oh my goodness, and then the bait is right next door, so it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I think my biggest, I wouldn't even call it like two big goofs in a way in the seed was really just my routing at the beginning leading to like really nothing, and then. Not recognizing level 1 quick enough. I was bombing a little bit too much, trying to figure out what the heck level I was in, and then after about 4 bombs, I was like, oh yeah, I know exactly where I am. So that's wonderful.
Yeah, we noticed that about you and your level 1 there, unfortunately, but you got through it. You are moving on to the next round, and you're going to be facing off against either Karakarn, Saber, or Antlers in the next round. Your thoughts about what any of those 3 could be towards your next opponent?
All of them are extremely good at Randomizer. I think if I had to pick an opponent that I want to face, I want to face Saber. And the reason being is because I don't think I've actually faced Saber in a Zelda 1 Randomizer match yet. I don't recall that I have. I think that would be a really fun match to do. I don't think I've raced Saber in any of the tournaments that I've been in, so let's go with that.
It's fun facing off against Saber. I did it in the first tournament.
I may be facing off against him in the next round. Who knows?
Yeah, Karakarn and Saber, the winner gets chest jerk. The loser heads down to the elimination bracket where they will be facing off against Antlers, and whoever wins that match will be facing off against RandomEffekt in round 4 or round 5 of the elite or the basement flags.
Yeah, when do we? I haven't looked at the thing. Do we in the basement bracket switch over to the Elite 8 flags at some point? I'm assuming we do.
You have one more
win away.
Yep, one more win away from the Elite 8. Yes.
I haven't really practiced those, but I have second. I've run Second Quest. I have Second Quest dungeons sort of in my mind. It shouldn't be too terribly bad because all it is adding of random Triforces and then a mixed overworld mixed under, right?
And the book is an atlas. And the book is an atlas.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, when you got mixed quest, you pretty much know you should know where you're going for the most part. Second quest dungeons are actually a lot easier to figure out where you are than first quest dungeons, I think. So
just think of all that battle royale trials and training.
That's right.
I keep dying in Second Quest 7 after going through 4 staircases. That's really annoying.
Yeah, that's just like a regular 80% second quest.
It is.
Keep dying in level 7.
Yep. Oh, look, I got through 3 more staircases to get back to where I was. Fantastic.
Yeah, the problem with 7 and 8, you don't really want to do those early, especially because they're very linear at certain parts of them, and they have just as many staircases as level 9, basically. So it could be really painful blockage, key blockage, bomb blockage, enemy blockage. Like, you can get that pretty easily in that. So trying to avoid 7 and 8 early as much as possible would be probably my plan on that.
Yeah,
if it was second quest.
But then again, level 8 is going to end up having the bow this time around because level 8's the 7 in second quest.
Oh, that's right. That's the biggest concern I have is that on second quest dungeons, I'm gonna like whistle to the wrong dungeon and just do a big oofta.
Yeah, I've done that so many times already. Why am I here? Oh, right, the numbers are reversed. Fantastic.
Because the coding in second quest is janky.
It is. That's what I hear. At least they left dungeons 1 and 6 alone, but the rest of them are all funky.
Does make for some interesting Rook Order action, though. Maybe I'll be able to pull that off if I get to the Elite Eights.
I don't think we've seen a Rook Quarter at all in this tournament yet, but I think this could have been our first bait block all tournament.
It might have been. I don't recall seeing one. But yeah, Rook Order is it's an interesting beast because you have to get 2 pieces of the puzzle first. Then you have to think about a Rook Order and be in the area to accomplish a Rook Order. And then on top of that, you have to have the levels spanned out that actually makes some sense to you to do it. There's like 4 factors there, and they just don't line up very easily in Randomizer to actually do it.
You're already hurting my brain.
Yeah, it's difficult. I've actually never actually done it in Randomizer just because of all those factors. Like, no, all those 4 haven't really lined up.
Well, this time around, you're not going to be able to do it because the recorder's going to turn out to be in level 9.
Yeah, true. What if I have to leave 9? I have to go in and get it and leave and go get the silvers somewhere.
He'll leave 9 just so he can do it, and say that he did it.
Only if I've already lost.
And then the recorder will be the thing that actually wins the race.
Good times.
Captain Green unfortunately took a death in level 9. He's still he hasn't gone straight up to the silver. Yeah, he's going up the right direction.
He's heading in the right direction now.
He didn't find the ladder though, although he died on a patch room with a diamond staircase. I wonder if that's where the ladder is.
That's all out rude.
I'm curious if if when he finds silvers, if he makes the same decision, whether to not dig the ladder out. Because there they are.
He's got to think at 54 minutes and 15 seconds that RandomEffekt was able to do this without the ladder, so he's going to have to try to do it the same himself, or maybe he'll just go and hunt it down. But based on that save and quit, I think he's going to go kill a pig.
I think so.
Did he actually walk into the cannon room and look at it?
No, he didn't see the room.
So. No, he didn't.
He knows what room it is because he went to the north out of the Lamolo room, so he knows what room it is. So he's about to be in for a rude awakening in that room to the right-hand side. By the way, I was told to tell you, RandomEffekt, that apparently bait was also in the bomb shop.
Oh, was it? Oh, that's right. That's right. I think it might have been a little bit more expensive there. But then if that's true, then they were all over the place. I kind of just focused on the bombs in there. But I think that was a bit of more expensive meat.
Oh, Captain Green has him in the stun lock. Can he get this Triforce? Well,
I don't think that's not low enough. I don't think. I think he had to wait half a beat on the last hit and let him move downward a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The silence is deafening. Shoot it with the arrow. The arrow collects items.
Unfortunately, it does appear that Captain Green is...
You have the boomerang. You have the boomerang. Try the boomerang.
Yeah, it looks like Captain Green has decided that this Triforce is not going to be achievable. So therefore, he has dot forfeited at this point.
GG to Captain Green. That was a very well played seed still.
Yeah, Captain Green is a fantastic runner.
Well, let's get him in here to talk about this.
Absolutely.
GG.
Thank you. GG Random.
GG Captain Green. That was a very well played seed up until the issue with collecting the Triforce. What did you think about that seed?
I thought I got off to a really slow start, and I was like pretty sad about things. And then once I dug the ball out of 7, I thought I might have had the chance, depending on what Random did or not. But
Yeah, it turned out that RandomEffekt was in 7 at the same time you were.
Yeah, it was more of a. I had 5 Triforces, and I was up in Death Mountain area. I just wanted to collect items that could be important because I still had book, ladder, bow, and silvers out there. So it's like I might as well just dig something out of here and go for it.
Yep, that was pretty much my thinking too.
Yeah. I thought I was off to a really slow start too. The way I pathed through the overworld in the beginning, I got my first bomb drop, did 2 and 5, but then didn't find a level for like 20 minutes until I found level 4, just by my pathing, and just got nothing. So I don't know if you did the same thing.
I think I missed, I want to say 6 bomb chances in a row before I finally had to buy them. So I missed 5 and 2. Like I had wand before I saw any of that.
Yeah, I was worried that would come down to that. I was really lucky that I got that and then found 2 levels. I was like, that right there in my head, I said that could make or break the race depending on what's in here and if he got the bomb drop. And it turns out it didn't really matter that much. It got you the power bracelet, which got you into level 3, but that didn't really matter. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to watch the VOD back, of course, but I have a feeling it was like I got off to a really bad first half. That probably sealed it.
The main thing it seemed like to me was you leaving level 4 without the Triforce or without the Red Ring at that point, because of how you had to get to it by way of heading south. I think that was enough to probably cause the difference between the two of you, and then RandomEffekt just had a step above you, considering the fact that both of you guys were up in the northwest corner at the very same time. It was just a matter of him having that one Triforce over you.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And even with the Red Ring, I still had a lot of death scares all throughout. I was playing, like, Red Ring is just sloppy play from almost anybody. It's like, oh, I could just tank this entire room of blue darkness, and then all of a sudden you're down to half a heart. You're like, what the hell? Okay, I gotta back off a little bit.
I think that's the right way to play it, though, because, I mean, it speeds things up a lot, at least.
Until you meet up with the blue Lamola that's outside of Ganon's room.
Yeah. He took me down to 1 heart before I went into Ganon, and I didn't have the ladder, so I had to maneuver Ganon on 1 heart. It was pretty nerve-wracking.
Also, it should be mentioned, Captain Green, that you tried mags at 11. You were nowhere near enough hearts to get mags because it was the full 14.
I tried at 13.
Yeah. RandomEffekt couldn't stop finding hearts everywhere. It was amazing.
Great.
So, what was your thoughts when you saw the bait block in 9?
I thought it was pretty funny, honestly. I knew at least I had a bait shop marked like right north of there, so it wasn't too bad. But
yeah, we had quite the reaction to it.
I just love that it told you where Zelda was too. That was amazing.
Yeah, we were discussing possible how level 9 could troll you, and the bait block didn't even come into play until it actually happened. It was pretty funny.
Nice.
Yep. And then both of you guys had to leave and head over to 2Q7 to pick up some bait. And that's pretty much how the seed went. So, Captain Green, unfortunately, this was your second loss in the bracket, so we have to say goodbye to you. But is there anything you want to say as you're exiting this tournament?
Yeah, it's definitely a bummer. I was hoping to do better, but I definitely had a great time. I'm really glad I joined it. And just a big, there's too many people to thank, but a thank you to everyone who helped put the tournament on, and thanks to everyone who watched.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks to the admins putting on a spectacular tournament. A lot of great players. I said this in the last little bit, but there's a lot of players that could win this thing. It's very much in the open, I think, this time. A lot more than other tournaments have been because of the flagship, but also because of the player base.
Take a look at the player base here, because your 2 losses in brackets, you lost to Amazing Toaster, who went deep in the last tournament that we had, made it very, very deep towards the end of the tournament, actually. And then you lose to RandomEffekt, who is a very, very solid Zelda 1 80% runner as well as a randomizer runner.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was going to be a tough draw no matter what. And I think Random has to play Saver or Karakarn or Antlers or someone. It's going to be tough no matter what.
So yeah, I'm sure I'll see Captain Green again in some battle royales. So we haven't seen the last of each other.
Yeah,
There's-
absolutely.
There is no such thing as an easy match, especially in this bracket setup here. And we have quite the match coming for you tomorrow, 9 o'clock. It's the final of the top bracket, round of 16, Karakarn versus Crystal Saver, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. Restream channel will be announced shortly. Winner goes on to play Chesterk in the Elite Eights. The loser heads down and has to play Antlers in the elimination bracket.
That should be an awesome match.
Yeah, looking forward to all those.
So let's get on out of here. Special thanks to the Alan Heffley for doing the tracker for us, for our two runners, CaptainGreen7 and RandomEffekt. Be sure to give them a follow. Great runners. And they're great to have in the community as well. Jess Turk, also my commentary partner, thank you for joining me.
Always a pleasure. Thank you very much. And GG to the runners, and we will see you next time.
Yep, have yourselves a great night.